Welcome to the Voices of Recovery podcast. This is your spiritual principle of a day episode, featuring a recovering addict.
Hi, my name is Katherine F. My clean date is June 7th, 2006. You're listening to the Voices of Recovery podcast. This is the spiritual principle a day for September 10th. Surrendering to a new way of life. Admitting our powerlessness is a surrender, an admission that we don't know the solution to our problems. IP 17, for those in treatment, Recovery and Narcotics Anonymous. Admitting powerlessness over our addiction is often the first time we surrender to anything. Never mind the fact that we used to surrender to the drugs every day. Many of us have tried to clean up on our own without success. We couldn't control our using, so what makes us think we can control our recovery? We experience one of the greatest paradoxes in NA when we let go of our attempts to control the recovery process and find peace and freedom as a result. One member shared, surrendering is like learning how to float in water. Instead of thrashing about, it's a process of letting go. We can surrender quietly to this way of life and allow the experience of other addicts to guide our next steps. There is a sense of relief that accompanies surrender, a peace in powerlessness. Giving up our illusions of self-control frees us to become better versions of ourselves. And in NA, we don't have to walk this journey alone. We ask for help when we need it. Sometimes that's the hardest thing we do, but it gets easier with practice. We learn to surrender our old ideas, listen to suggestions, consult a higher power, and make up our minds about what course of action we need to take. We do the footwork, let go of the outcome, and move on, confident that surrender will help us accept whatever unfolds. Spiritual principle. I will practice admitting my powerlessness in any situation and free myself to see new solutions. I will surrender the things I can't control.
The Voices of Recovery podcast is an independent production of the Works of Wisdom. We welcome your questions and donations via PayPal at voicesofrecoverypod@gmail.com. This podcast is an independent production and is not affiliated with, associated with, authorized by, endorsed by, or in any way officially connected with Narcotics Anonymous or any of its subsidiaries or affiliates. While NA literature may be read during episodes for the purpose of supporting recovery, such use does not constitute an official endorsement or representation by Narcotics Anonymous. In accordance with NA tradition, the NA name is not to be used to endorse or be affiliated with any outside enterprise, and no such endorsement or affiliation is implied. Music is by Sage. Thanks for listening to the Voices of Recovery podcast.